Ich habe das Gefühl, dass das hier oben eine schwierige Quest wird. Wegen Level 12 und so, ne? Vielleicht haben die sich getäuscht. Also, ich habe das Gefühl, ich mache Quests, die noch gar nicht vom Level her passen. Das ist eine Level 12er. Okay, mit wem muss ich reden? Rede mit dem Banuk. Und dann reden wir mal mit denen.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman, I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be, before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
Meine Frage, hat er wirklich blaue Kabel in seinem Oberkörper?
Tikuk, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning, as if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but maybe my focus can.
Noch nie mit einem Freund von den... Noch nie mit so einem interessanten Typ. Ey, ich dachte, ich wäre interessant. Warum? Was macht ihn interessant, Marius?
I'd have to ditch something.
May the machine spirits grant you favor.
Well prepared for the hunt, I hope.
I have proven my worth with 100 hunts, and my song will echo for 100 more.
When the machine's spirits resist, it forces the Banuk to prove our worth. But in
To
the
see
grove,
these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter, tore him in two. A challenge I accepted, but when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Die ist nicht happy.
Skill melts like ice. We should get back out and track the herd if we want to maintain our reputations. They say even the ice in the grove rings with the blue light, with the spirit's call.
Maybe my
The
focus
last
will
hunt
see
was a
something.
good one. Struck swift as snow, and none will be going hungry.
Good hunting.
Oh,
There, a signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it.
na, dann gehen wir mal klettern. Diese 68, was der alles erlebt hat und wo er alles gewohnt hat, einfach uff. Das ist krass, ne? Manche Menschen sind einfach...
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
The spoils of the hunt have been a little light lately. We should find a few machines, earn the spirit's favor.
Irgendwie sieht es nicht aus, als würde ich hier hochkommen. Vor 7 Jahren ist eine wieder woanders hinziehen. So ein Haus kann man 1,8 Millionen. Wow. Das muss die Riesenhütte sein, ne? Wäre eine Villa oder so.
Getting thinner. Hard to believe the Banuk live further north.
Mon amour réagis wie fatigue à bin tot et bonne nuit. Bis morgen und schlaf schön. Ich gehe jetzt leider auch mal schlafen und lass dich nicht ärgern.
Gute Nacht, Dome. Schlaf gut. Komm ich hier hoch? Ja, ich komme hier hoch. Let's go! Sind die Vögel lieb da drüben?
To the sacred land. Don't miss it.
Ich hoffe, die sind nicht böse. Hey, Miju, hallihallöchen, wunderschönen guten Abend dir. Schön, dich zu lesen. Wie war dein Mittwoch? Sind sie lieb da drüben? Ein bisschen Angst vor denen. Gute Nacht, Dome, schlaf gut. Jetzt nochmal auf Französisch, bitte. Bonne nuit, dors bien. 3 Hütten und Garage, Pferdestall. Wow. Was hat er denn beruflich gemacht, dass er sich sowas leisten kann?
So just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Sieht nicht aus, als wären die aggressiv, ne?
Someone's been up here recently. Was that voices?
Beyond your chopping shard purses! You can't just leave us here!
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well,
Oha.
that's a fair appraisal.
Oha, also es ist ein Ding, was die Viecher hier unten lieb macht und wenn das ausgegraben wird oder so, dann sterben alle. Cool. Das, ne?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Das ist... So viel Zeugs. Wie viele Wächterlinsen habe ich denn? Wie viel Kühlsaft habe ich denn? Immobilienbüro? Uff, ja, Immobilien sind halt ein gutes Business. Eine Finca mit 7 Schlafzimmern und keine Ahnung wie vielen anderen Zimmern kann man hier für 450.000 kaufen. Dann kann man sich denken, was ist. Wild.
What do you let the rope slip for, you bunch of chuff skulls? The slack was on your end.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All ye's ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this.
Hochentwickelter Prozessor. Schwer beschädigt. 20 Jahre alt. Katastrophale Fehlfunktion.
Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Oh shit. Also das Signal geht kaputt und wenn das Signal tot ist, dann greifen die Viecher an. Oh oh. Oh oh, oh oh. Warte mal, habe ich hier hinten eigentlich alles mitgenommen? Ich denke schon. Warum habe ich das Gefühl, wenn ich jetzt ins Lager komme, dass Rambazamba ist? Uff. Shit. Oh, wo sind die Vögel? Oh, da unten ist schon Rambazamba. Oh Gott. Oh, da ist richtig Party.
They've already started attacking.
The hunt is back.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it. Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
Shit. Alter, natürlich greift er mich an, ne? Oh.
Nowhere to run now.
The hunt is back.
Nein, das will ich nicht. Alter! Seit wann hat der ein Gewehr auf dem Ding?
Move in and get it done.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
Wo bist du? Come on. Come on, stirb doch.
Now you'll hear my song,
Ich will, ich mach dem keinen Schaden. Okay.
The wait is over. Attack!
The hunt is back.
So much for T-Cook's piece. It was only a side effect.
Okay, das war einfach.
He's not gonna be happy about this.
Das war einfach. Oh, alle Biester hier im Lager sind voll böse geworden. Nice. Die waren cool, als die friedlich waren. Das Signal war ja eigentlich top. Solange das Wesen nicht aufwacht, ist alles gut. Aber ein bisschen großes Kerlchen. So. Was ist denn hier passiert, du blauer Mensch, du?
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone, and we are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Oh, jetzt muss ich den ganzen Weg zum anderen Dulli. Warte mal, ich loote noch. Ich glaube, ich kann hier noch ein bisschen looten. Eigentlich schade. Es war cool, dass die Viecher hier so friedlich waren. Kann ich denn reisen? Ah, cool, die kann ich dann einfach herstellen. Okay. Ich glaube, ich werde super weit weg. Ich glaube, ich werde die Schnellreise nehmen. Bin hier einfach durchgesäbt, ne? Wo muss ich eigentlich hin? Glaube ich zu dem. Ich glaube, ich kann hier hin. Willkommen zurück, Marius. Ach, jetzt hast du morgen Uni? Musst du wieder früh auf? Ich muss auch gucken, wann ich morgen aufstehen muss. Wo habe ich denn mein... Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich mein Handy hingelegt habe. Oh well. Kann ohne Handy. Wo habe ich es hier? Nö, ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich es hingelegt habe.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Kept the wheel turning all day, and by the forge, I believe I've earned it.
adventurers. Preferable Outlander. Are you looking for... Wait. I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines... It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
Easy. Wir fahren morgen wohin? Vorlesung lasse ich ausfallen. Hole ich irgendwann nach. Größte Lüge jedes Studenten. True. Ich will jetzt wissen, was man hier in der Lodge machen muss. Ich glaube, ich mache so noch ein halbes Stündchen, glaube ich. Und dann werde ich aber ein bisschen League.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Carja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Carja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Uiuiui. Oh, also für Waffen muss ich die Jagddinger machen und die werden sehr wahrscheinlich nur schwerer.
Nice to rest my feet for a minute.
Hier später noch, wann ich aufstehen muss. Bis jetzt weiß ich jetzt noch nicht. Dann fragt doch einfach, wann ihr losgehen wollt. Oh, was ist das denn? Oh, das ist ja ein Riesenvieh. Handwerker. Ich glaube, ich musste doch hier oben irgendjemanden treffen. Okay, hier komme ich nicht rein. Überraschungen sind echt mega schön, aber Überraschungen machen mich immer mega nervös. Musste hier nicht mit einem Typen reden? Wo bist du denn? Doch, mit ihm.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Wie unfreundlich die sind. Das sind richtige Bichachos. War das jetzt Talana? Das ist eine Frau. Nee, das ist eine Fremde. Ah!
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Okay, also ist einer von ihnen gestorben.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Oh. Das Sägezähn, Verwüster und Pirscher. Ich glaube, der Pirscher war elendig. Hört sich nach Bossfight-Gedöns an. Ja, Maschinen killen, ne? Wo muss ich nun hin? Ich muss... Ja, dann fange ich mal hier an. Mal zum Königsschrein. Ah, ist ein bisschen doof. So viel fighten. Ich bin doch so schlecht im Fighten.
I have a
Scheiße.
matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Oh, die sind alle freundlich auf einmal. Warte mal. Bin ich hier richtig? Nö. Falsch abgebogen. Oh.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about my next meal.
Da vorne ist noch ein Zettel. Ich finde ja hier noch Sachen. Ich glaube, die müsste ich alle lesen. Ich bin viel zu faul zum Lesen. Hallo, darf ich hier mal durch?
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Oh.
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
I love this bit.
Ich glaube, ich mache die Quest noch. Danach wechsle ich ein bisschen zu League und dann ist auch Haya Haya Bubu angesagt, ne? Irgendwann. Ich glaube, ihr seid mir auch schon alle eingeschlafen. Na, noch weiter. Okay.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
Shrine?
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now.
Ihr zwei seid noch da.
What does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, wir hier ein bisschen Aufruhr machen, ne?
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
True, Marius.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
Huh. Also Religion, ne? Ist schon auch hier ein bisschen...
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
Ich mag den Typen
I'm
nicht.
done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
Sollen wir ihn beleidigen? Oder sagen wir ihm einfach, dass er hier keine Macht hat?
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Good to see you.
Vielleicht hätte ich böse sein sollen. Ja, geh mir aus der Sonne, du.
Tell you what I like. Sound of hammer on steel. Hope everything's in order for you.
Er ist einfach Bargeld, der Typ.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Yeah, there's plenty of work here, but none I like.
Okay, wohin nu? Liesenberg. Was ist denn der nochmal Unterschied? Du bist feige und du bist eine Feige liegt. Naja, war ein Dulli.
No need to loiter around here.
Er war ein richtiger Dulli. Ich hätte böse sein sollen zu ihm. Oh. Oh. Gibt es denn Beleidigungen auf Deutsch mit einer Frucht drinne? Weil wir haben auf Schweizerdeutsch eine Beleidigung. Du bist eine Pflaume vielleicht, ne? Oder was, eine Pflaume? Könnte man, glaube ich, sagen. Butterbirne. Du bist eine Pflaume, ja, ne? Ja, hier ist noch ein Lagerfeuerchen. Ja, ich muss noch ein Stück. Ja, ich glaube, ich muss... Hä? Wo muss ich eigentlich hin?
Son willing, Avad will bring us out of this twilight time his father wrought.
Ist mega geil, nur das Bett nicht so. Es ist zu hart, das Bett, oder was ist mit dem Bett nicht gut, Marius? Achso, nicht so geil, einfach ein bisschen unbequem oder wirklich gar nicht gut? Oh ja, Heilpflanzen.
I'll tuck that away.
Neat.